Good
Good evening,
evening.
everybody. Welcome to our fourth session of Mall YouTube interview for local brands. This is a promotional process that we have in order to promote local brands. Without wasting time, today we've got Nkome Ke Monate. I'm gonna ask my sister there, Refilwe, to introduce herself and tell us how she started.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Refilwe, and the company name is Nkome Ke Monate, meaning gulp. Nkome actually is its one name. It means to gulp, like gulp. Delicious drink me. Actually, yes. What we are doing, I mostly do. I'm sorry about that. I specialize in agro processing the ginger, namely the ginger beer, the ginger sweet, the ginger lemon pickle, the ginger ice cream, and the ginger beer ice block. Well, how did the business start? The business started from my home in Harampua, where my mom used to do the ginger beer, and I saw the niche that people like that ginger beer. So somehow I was like, this can be a good business because most people they will say they are not getting the ingredients right of the ginger beer. So that's how the business started because I saw a niche, and I will say that honestly, people do love the ginger. Then afterwards, I branched into these other products.
Thank you so much for telling us that. Why are you passionate about your brand?
Well, I'm passionate about my brand because actually, the main thing here is the ginger. You know, they normally say ginger is for ginger lovers. What I can tell you is that ginger is a herb that has got lots of health benefits, including that it has a benefit for Alzheimer, it has benefits for anxiety and for depression, and it also improves your heart health. And I will say it also, well, the common thing we know about ginger is that it improves the cough. It somehow soothes your throat, but it also has other benefits like the one I've mentioned of anxiety, depression, and Alzheimer. So that's one of the things that is making me more passionate about my product because it's not only that is why somehow I looked at incorporating it into the ice cream and into the sweets so that people will enjoy this sweet stuff at the same time also having the benefits of the ginger itself.
Yeah. Um, I think it answers number two of why did you venture into such product because you explain it in detail. So I'm just gonna jump that one. If you plan to attend, you know that Renshaw actually approached us because they saw the
Yes.
Pretoria July activities that we're doing, and you were at the Pretoria July as well. Now we just want to find out from you, how do you think Renshaw benefits local brands such as yours?
Well, I haven't been to rain show in terms of exhibition, but I did attend some rain shows. We're going to the for the rides. But I would say it would benefit a lot because actually the number there of people who are attending the show itself is quite huge amount number of people. So I would say it will benefit in terms of increasing the sales that will happen at that particular period of the show itself.
Mm, mm. Okay. Ma'am, I maybe can you tell us why do you think your product deserves to be in any store? Let's say a store owner, I mean a mall owner, a mall manager is sitting there and is looking at this video and is interested in your product and he just want to just tell us why do you think it deserves to be in a mall or in a store, in a store within a mall?
Well, I would say solely because of its health benefits, which I did elaborate and outline to you. And actually, ginger is healthy. It's not just a herb; it's a herb with health benefits. of which it will benefit. I will say it will benefit in a sense that it will also somehow improve the wellness of how people live, and it's actually part of health and wellness of how people should live. At the same time, if I will say it also for people who want to live a soft and a healthy life.
Okay. Let's say one of the funders is listening to this video or gonna watch this video. What can you say to a funder who has an interest in investing in your business? How can you convince an investor to have an interest in investing in your business?
Well, I would say actually my product, as I was making my research, I found out that South Africa malnutrition level actually rose 2018, between 2018 and 2022, it rose to 3 million people. So I would say this somehow is a way of combating that malnutrition because of it being a product that has some health benefits.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, continue.
So I will say that I will convince him that it's not only a product for enjoyment or just for someone who has a sweet tooth, but it at the same time has some health benefits, and it can also help in making people to somehow combat the problem of malnutrition in South Africa.
Okay. I want to ask you, can you demonstrate your products, the product that you have, and take us through them, the ones that you have? What do you have there? And yeah, you can share the products. What do you have? Yes.
Okay, on my list, I have this ginger beer powder. The ginger beer powder is normal. Is mostly, I would say, for people who are having big events. This is a sachet of 600 grams, and it makes 5 liters. So this one you mix for yourself at home with just a little bit of boiling water, just to dissolve the ingredients, and you refill it to 5 liter. So if you want more liters, you can just buy. We say if you buy 10 of them, you will get 5 liters times 10, which is 550 liters of this. And I do have a ginger ice cream. This is 125 ml of the ginger ice cream, which is actually our unique product. People love this one so much. It somehow fascinates people in the sense that they were like ginger ice cream, but they are enjoying it. And the ginger ice cream comes in 125 ml, and I have the 2 liter one, which is the ginger ice cream, but in 2 liter. And I have this one, which is the ginger beer. The one I started with is the ginger beer ready to drink. This one you can just buy from the shelf and drink it. And it comes in different sizes. I've got 5 liters, I've got 10 liters, and I've got a 1 liter of this ready to drink ginger beer.
Okay. I think that one, I think I drank it at the Pretoria July. It was a very nice drink. Um,
Yes.
okay. All right. Yeah. The other question I have for you is, how do you think Ekasimol initiative will help you as a local brand owner, or helps you as a local brand owner? This initiative
I
that
would
will,
say it
yeah.
will help in exposing and marketing my product. Because actually, from back what we know, ginger beer actually itself is a drink that which is enjoyed especially by most of us. I don't say South Africans here. They so somehow Ekasimoli comes as a platform that helps us to market and expose our product at the bigger level, at a higher level. I would say that's how I think it will help us. And also that will also help us in the sponsors, like being visible to sponsors. It will be better than me just doing it on my own.
Okay. All right. The other question that I want to ask you is, what plans do you have to grow your brand beyond your community? I believe you are in Pretoria North. So
Yes, I'm
what
actually,
plans do you have to grow beyond Pretoria North?
you know what? Actually, I'm looking at opening a customized store for my products. Why a
Mm,
customized store? Well, I think somehow that will also give a store, but at the same time having a mini cafe, whereas people can come and dine, or people can come in and have like a restaurant set up, at the same time having the store on the other side where people can come and be able to, that I want to do as a way of trying to expose my product, and people can come and taste my product, and then enjoy the ginger, any form of ginger products I will be doing, because actually currently I'm also looking at doing the ginger loaf, where I will, at the restaurant set up, I want to serve it with other of my ginger products. And of which, yes, ginger is quite a healthy herb, and is something that you can eat every day, but not actually at not more than 3 to 4 grams of it a day. So I will say that's how I'm looking at doing it. That
okay.
those are my plans
I
actually.
just Oh, okay, all right. Just gonna ask you the last question is, how do you plan to uplift? I mean, South Africa, we've got a challenge with job creation. So, just tell us your plans. How do you plan to uplift your community in terms of job creation?
Well, in my as I from my plan actually, what is included there is that on, like, for the first 6 months, I want to start by employing 5 people, particularly focusing at the youth, male and female, girls and boys, the youth, and that's how I'm trying to actually the neighbor. Preferably, I want to employ people at like who will be at the vicinity of my cafe and my customized store. That's how I'm planning to do it. And maybe within the next 6 months, at least 5 people, and then the company grows. I will see how I will be able to venture into growing it.
Okay, no. Thanks a lot. You know that as people from the townships, there's a challenge that we struggle. We not struggle. We are reluctant in terms of starting a business. What words of encouragement do you have for somebody out there who says, "I want to start, I want to start, I want to start, but I don't know"? What words of encouragement do you have for that person to finally start?
I would say, the main thing that I can encourage them is to stop like saying you want to do it, just act. Because that's what I also did. I started from my pocket, of which I'm actually currently also doing because I don't have a funder yet. I started from my pocket. I'm mostly buying things from my pocket, and then somehow, just the main thing is just to take an action. Don't just say it. Just start with your table. I sometimes take and somehow I found out that actually there is a market for this. It's only a matter of me going out there. Sometimes I will take 50 of my small 350 nails once. I will take in the car in the boot 50 of them. Within 2 hours they are finished, especially now because it's hot. I will just make them free. I will just freeze them and they are gone. So that's how we start. Let's just take action and somehow be bold and be courageous. Don't just only talk. I will always say talk is cheap. Let's just take action and do it because it is doable. And you will never know how successful you will be until you take that action. So let's just do it. It is possible and it's doable.
Thank you very much for that. May you kindly share your contact details? How can people, get hold of you? Because I mean, I want the ice cream, I want the ginger powder, I want the khemer. How can people get hold of you?
Well, currently I'm more active on WhatsApp on my number or calls 065 132 2569. That's 065-132-2569. And I'm on Facebook. I'm also more active on Nkome Ke Monate, Mama's Channel on Facebook. Well, I do also have an Instagram, but I won't speak for now. Let's just go for the Facebook one and the WhatsApp on my cell phone number.
Mm. No, to be honest, I'm very encouraged seeing you with the little one there, giving you much support, in this initiative. It's quite great. But I think we I think we have come to the end of our interview, but I'm very encouraged. One thing that I can tell you is that as Ekasi Mall, we want to build a mall for brands like yours, and as soon as we get the mall constructed, definitely your product will definitely be there, and I'm definitely sure that people will be excited to taste your ice cream, and eat it. So without even saying much, I would like to thank our viewers tonight for watching Nkome Ke Monate, for watching Refilwe telling us about her products and the branding and showcasing her products. We are very much thankful. Refilwe, thank you for coming and honoring the invite. And we look forward to work with you going forward. For everybody that is watching, we wishing you a wonderful evening. Have a great evening. And thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you, Eka Simol. I really also appreciate the gesture and the opportunity given to me. God bless you.